our youth that smoke marijuana. The good news is that 75% don't. I like to keep it that way. But the bad part is that when you go into treatment centers, youth treatment centers, 60% of the kids that are in treatment are in there for the primary drug of choice of marijuana.
现在25%的小孩子，我们可以讲说是长期会去用大麻，可是很好，就是说3%的小孩子不去用它。那我们是希望说这个比率还是很小，我们是希望就是很少的小孩子有去用到它。也很重要的事情就是说，很多次小孩子如果去戒毒的话，60%戒毒的小孩子都是为了大麻去戒毒。
Smoking it more. How can kids say no when the adults around them are saying yes?
那我要问你们，小孩子怎么样子去反对这个事情？如果我们的成人，我们愿意接受这个大麻呢
？This is what's important. If you don't hear anything else today, and please hear this. The only way we're going to be able to save our communities, the only way we're going to be able to stop permissive policies like this, is for each and every one of us to band together in one voice, and that voice comes through the voting process. If you don't want more drugs in your community must rise up, they must band together, they must speak as one voice, they must go to the polls, and they must vote. Without that vote, you have no voice, and you have no control over your community. So I implore each and every one of you, tell your friends, tell your co-workers, tell your neighbors, band together. If you don't like this, come together and give out your voice. Thank you.
To not just speak about the position of Prop 19, but she also has personal experience in regard to drugs as well. 2010.org 它也是反对 Proposition 19 它给你
The entire country is holding its breath to see what is going to happen with Proposition 19, and we have a chance to draw the line right now, this year, November 2nd, and say no to this horrible idea. I came to America, like many people who are immigrants to this country, from Switzerland, where I was born and raised. My father is an American and my mother is Swiss. I never saw a drug until I came to America, till I was 15 years old. And I didn't think that I was good enough to fit in being a drug-free kid. Campaign on my 11th sober birthday, which was New Year's Eve of 2009. Because I've seen the damage that marijuana can do. It was my drug of choice when I started doing drugs. And some of the worst things that happened to me in my youth happened to me on marijuana. And when Mr. Redmond says that this is a youth issue, he is absolutely correct. Because had I not started early, I don't think I would have continued with my behavior to use drugs. Today, I am proud to say that I am working alongside organizations such as drugfreeworld.org, whose prevention materials you can see on your tables. An outstanding organization that has prevention materials unlike any I have ever seen in America, and like everything that I remember seeing in Switzerland. I'm also working with Mr. Redmond, Communities in Action. I am very, very privileged to be working not only with Mr. Redmond, but with Calvina Fay of Save Our Society from Drugs, with Public Safety First, who is working with Dianne Feinstein and Lee Baca, Los Angeles County Sheriff, as well as Jerry Brown, Meg Whitman, Robert Boxer, the entire Democratic slate, and many, many, many Republicans who have forcefully come out and have taken the front lines on opposing Prop 19.
Vote no!